Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Tainted and Tempted Podcast, Season 4. I'm your host, Asia. Now, as you can see, I have a special guest here with me today, but before I let him introduce himself, we're going to talk about Brittney Griner. Now, if you don't know who Brittney Griner is, she is a professional basketball player for the Phoenix Mercury of the Women's National Basketball Association. She was arrested in Russia for having a vape canister with cannabis oil in her luggage. She was arrested for 10 months and was released from custody in a prisoner exchange. Griner's release was secured after a prisoner swap between the U.S. and Russia that involved international arms dealer Victor Bourou. So I'm going to let my guest introduce himself, and we're going to talk about it some more. So I have...
Hello, everybody. My name is Justin. I'm the owner and runner of Jewels by Design. I'm 30 years old, and I try to be awesome. I just try to do my thing always and work hard every day and just continue to have faith and move forward courageously.
Yes, beautiful. I love that. Beautiful set.
That's it.
Yes. Okay, Justin. So I just want to talk about this Brittney Griner situation.
Absolutely.
Did you hear about the prison exchange?
Yes, I did.
Oh my God. Do you think it was fair?
I think I can't say it was fair, but I could say I'm happy that she's home and that she doesn't have to deal with that situation
Anymore.
And yeah, absolutely it's just it's a tough situation, and maybe it may or may not be fair, but I could just look at her and I know that she's thankful and she's grateful just to be free. So that's what I just kind of recognize that she just that is just good for her, and that's why I'm happy about it.
Yeah, me too. But I don't think the exchange was fair, because the guy that was exchanged is a terrorist. He's crazy. He did a lot of shit.
He's the merchant of death.
Yes, and that's my next question. Do you feel Victor Bourou should be released for supplying weapons to a terrorist organization and conspiring to kill Americans?
I mean, when you say it like that, no.
No. Yes.
I agree that's what he did, and that's his reputation. But I guess I just kind of look at the situation. I just see it as it is, which is just a free woman. So I'm always just gonna be happy about that.
Exactly. I understand what you're saying. Okay, so do you think Russian authorities were wrong for holding Brittney Griner for 10 months for finding a vape with cannabis oil in her luggage?
I mean, yeah,
You think okay.
I think they. I mean, I guess I can't say from their opinion. I don't know. Like, I wasn't actually there, but I believe that maybe they just took it out of context, or maybe just blew it up, maybe because she was American or what. I don't know why, but I do think that it was a little unjustified, for a woman with no criminal record. And
but if you're traveling and you're going to, you gotta you gotta be mindful of different countries and places, because it's not legal everywhere. Here it's legal, but everywhere else is not.
And especially a country like Russia, which
exactly. They're going through a lot. They'll take a little drug as a big thing.
And they're gonna do what they want once you're on their territory.
Exactly. And she lucky she only got 10 months. She could have got more.
Yeah, I mean, she could have been in there for how long if the trade didn't go through. So it's a difficult situation.
It's unfortunate. So do you think Brittney Griner learned her lesson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Big time, right?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Sitting in that cell, just thinking about life and thinking about what you did and how you're going to become better. I can only imagine what her mind is.
Just over, right the little cartridges off of a small mistake. So I absolutely think that she's, I think it's a life-changing experience for sure.
She's in a better place mentally,
Yeah, I mean, hopefully she can get her mind right after going through.
Yeah, because that takes a lot on you. I could only imagine.
Yeah.
Incarcerated for so long and coming back to real life.
And it's stepping in, especially being in another country. So it's like.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a tough situation for sure.
It is. Well, I wish the best for her, and I, happy to hear that she's home and she's safe, and yeah, shout outs to her. Brittany Griner. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's interview you, Justin. Tell me about yourself.
Okay. I mean, that's my name, Justin.
Yes.
Um, and I graduated college. I got out January 2020,
Oh, congratulations.
and that was, yeah, I got my bachelor's.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yes.
And unfortunately after that, I just kind of didn't want a job. That was just the way it was, and it was also in January 2020. That was actually the start of the pandemic, also. So, like, everything was just kind of closed, and I was into creation. I like creating and just having different ways of expressing myself. So that's just when I picked up resin. Like, I used to buy resin pieces. Like, I would just like buy like little pyramids and stuff like that.
Wow.
And then I just had them like sitting there on my table, and one day I was just like, I wanted to make them. So
and that's how you started your business.
And that's how I started making the pieces. And then after just making them, and at first I was just making them. I had like 50 pieces, and no plans to sell them. And then eventually I was just like, all right, like like this is something that I could use to move my life forward. I'm doing this art, I'm making this, but let me turn it into something that could eventually sustain me.
Exactly. I understand.
So, yep.
Oh, okay. Yes. So, what do you sell, Justin?
All right. So I make functional art out of epoxy resin. Resin. Hopefully, you guys know what it is. You can just like look it up.
Is that what's on the table?
And yeah. So these are some of the pieces. I don't know how clear you guys can see it, but so it's functional art. Like, that was kind of like my idea behind the business. Like, once I started saying I wanted it to be a business, like, I wanted everything I make to be functional. Like, it's all artsy, like it has like the aesthetic and all that stuff, but I also wanted it to be useful. So that's why all the items I was going for was it was just like, so these are ashtrays. This one is an ashtray also.
Wow.
This is a phone stand, so you can like put your phone when you like watching YouTube and stuff. And then this is a candle light holder, like, so you could put the tea light candles.
That's pretty.
And yeah, so this is like a very popular piece, like just the shape itself.
And what are your prices?
And they're fair to me.
Okay. Okay.
But so all the ashtrays are 25. Like, so all three of the ashtrays, they are 25, and these are 25, and those are 20. But I'm not trying to sell it to nobody. So.
I know, but we're online and
right. So just let the people know.
Yes,
so,
of course.
But and that's so that's what it's all handmade. It's all one of a kind. Like people ask me like, oh, can I make? It's like if they see a picture of something I'm making, they want me to make it. I'm like, I don't know if I can. Because just the way that I create is so spontaneous that sometimes like I just can't even replicate it.
Wow.
It's true. It's true. Yeah.
Wow.
It's just the process. It's just so much stuff going on, just grabbing colors and doing all this stuff that it's like I really don't think I could do this ever again. And and that's just the awesomeness of it. Handmade, one of a kind.
Okay, so where can we find your art?
And then the website is coming soon. I've been saying that for like 3 months.
It happens.
But it's just exactly. Life happens. You got I for a while I had to go to pop-ups just to actually get some like cash flow. And then I'm also learning to make a website, so I just bought like a Wix subscription, like on Wix. So I'm just like struggling, but I'm trying hard every day.
And when did you start this business?
And so I started making resin maybe like 8 or 9 months ago.
Okay.
So the business itself probably like 6 or 7 months ago. So that's it.
Okay. So where can my audience purchase your ashtrays and more?
Right now, I don't even know what to say. You can come to my house and see everything I have.
Okay, can they find you on Instagram, your Instagram?
You can find me on Instagram, Jules by Design 99.
Okay.
It's Jules by Design 99. It's spelled exactly the way it is. But the website is coming soon though. It's like you can look up the website. It's jewelsbydesign9.com. Wait, should I look at you or the camera?
No, either or. It doesn't matter.
Okay, because
Yeah.
I'm like bouncing back and
It's
forth.
okay.
Okay, awesome. But so yeah, so Jules, so the website is up. You can access the website from my Instagram.
Okay, good.
But it's you just can't purchase anything, but you can look through and see what I have set up, because I did, there is a lot on there. It's just, I always have like a big like vision that I try to create, and it and that's why it just kind of always just takes a lot of time.
I understand. I totally understand. So what is the day-to-day like with your business?
So the day-to-day life can vary, just because I personally just because I go through so many elements of the business personally, like just from creating the pieces to taking the pictures to doing the website to doing the packaging and all this stuff.
Wow.
It's just so I kind of just do it all myself. So it just depends on what stage I'm at, and that just kind of like reflects what I'm actually doing during the day. But as of right now, I'm not creating too many pieces because I have a lot of pieces
Already created.
and just kind of like in stowaway waiting for the website. So right now I'm working on the website, and I'm doing the pictures, I'll say, where I kind of go out in my backyard and I have like a little like just set up. It's like an altar, I guess, where it's just like certain things arranged, and I just try to do my little photography stuff.
Oh, okay. Creative, I see.
Yes.
So what gives you the inspiration to keep your business going?
Just life, just like life and love, because that's what I want to give to the people. Like the business is an art that satisfies me by creating it, but what I'm creating is a business, and I want that to serve people. So that's that's just something that's very important to me, being able to connect and reach people. So ultimately I want to build a successful business, just so I could do that.
Beautiful. So do you have any new events coming up?
No.
Nothing coming up? Okay.
Yeah, it's so sad to say.
Okay, all right. So do you ever get discouraged?
I do get discouraged.
Yeah.
Like when I was I was just recording videos like for promotion. So I have recorded the video and I have released it. I put it on my Instagram, and it just didn't like generate any attention. But I put I put in a lot of effort in terms of planning out the video, and then actually recording and editing, and right, like,
yeah, I understand.
And then it's and then I'm just of course I always kind of dream the biggest. So I always just I guess I do expect the biggest.
Yes.
So I was just expecting like the grand rollout.
And it didn't happen. That happens all the time when you post. Sometimes you can't look at the likes or the follows. You just gotta post.
Right.
Because
right.
people are watching, they just don't like.
Yeah, because I do that too.
Exactly. People just view it, but they won't like you. They won't like your picture or your video or anything. I hate that.
Absolutely.
Like, what are you following me for?
And it's just push that button and support.
Just support. The more likes I get, the more clout I get, the more
And that's what moves us forward.
That's what. Don't we all want to make it big in this game?
Yes. Yes.
Oh man, I hate that. I understand. I go through the same thing. I'm posting stuff on my podcast, and I look to see if the viewers is viewing, and it is. I see people viewing, but I don't see nobody liking. I'm like, why? Why are people so negative?
That's it.
Just be positive. See somebody doing a good thing, and just like and share.
And it's just that support. It's just that little bit of support,
That will make it go a long way.
Yes, exactly.
Oh man, I tell you, this generation now is like that. It's just, but if they see something ghetto or ratchet, or we acting like women on Love and Hip Hop, then we'll get all the likes and the views.
Yes, now you're speaking.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But when we're doing something positive and trying to go to the youth, like what I'm trying to do with my podcast, you barely get the likes and the followers.
Spreading awareness.
Exactly. But you know what? I'm not rushing to get no followers, because I want my likes and my followers to be genuine and real.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't you want that too, Jenny?
Yeah.
So when you do change, you know mentally when you change who you are, your followers will follow you because they gradually know who you are.
Cause they, yeah, exactly.
You
Cause
know
they
what?
see that you're posting, and they actually like what you post, and it's not,
Yes.
yeah,
And they know who you are within, and they know that you change. They following you with every change that you make. You know,
yeah.
genuine
And they
people.
see the growth.
Yeah, you don't want
Yeah.
people to just stop liking you because of this and stop liking you because you want people to follow you on and on. You know?
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's why I'm thankful for the podcast.
Yes.
You know, it's a chance to, like what you're doing. You're giving people like me an opportunity to, just to speak, just
Exactly.
to, get our message out. So I'm definitely thankful.
Yes, and we met up at a pop-up shop and we talked,
Yeah.
and it was very good. We had a great conversation.
Right
Yes,
there.
and I had to get you on my
And
podcast.
it was in stone after that day.
Yes,
It was all in
yes,
stone.
It was on for me. And you know, I got the other two performers that were there as well. The two guys that performed.
Okay,
Yeah.
Bobby.
Bobby
yeah.
and Ron. Yes.
And Ron.
Ron Luciano. Yep, I had both of
Okay.
them on here too.
Awesome.
And you're the third.
From that pop-up.
Yes, from the pop-up shop. Yes. Did you
Okay.
enjoy yourself at the pop-up shop?
It was, yeah. Pop-ups are good, but I stopped doing pop-ups.
Oh.
I won't say I stopped, but I got more selective
Okay. With what businesses
With
you want
which-
to go into.
with which pop-up host I go to. And this is not about that pop-up host at that particular time. It's nothing about her.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just after that, and then for like the next one or two pop-ups, I just kind of noticed that not all of the hosts had a way of just like bringing attention
to
and
the
customers to, yeah. So it's like I'm sitting in a room and there's just like 8 other vendors, 8 other businessmen and women. We all just sitting there looking at each other, and I was just kind of like, okay, like why am I paying for this? We just sitting there doing, we all act like hawks. When a customer walks in,
It's like, oh, y'all on them.
we're like hawking them down, like, come on.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So that's when so after I had like 3 pop-ups in a row, I'm like, I'm paying $100 and I'm sitting there and I'm, it's like, so you already start off in the negative,
Mm-hmm.
and, and it's no guarantee that you're getting that money back.
Yeah.
So after like the 3rd pop-up in a row, then I actually just started going to Harlem on 125th.
Did you generate any?
And it was, every time I go out, I could get, I'll say between $60 and $100.
Wow.
And it's free to go.
Harlem is where it's at.
And Harlem is where it's at. Yes.
Yes,
Harlem,
Harlem's
I
where
love
it's
it there,
Mhm.
meeting people in the community and all that. So
Yeah.
it was great,
Yeah, it's give and take, especially when you're starting out with your business. It's certain businesses that you go to work for. Some of them will not have certain guests come in or won't have a good host to really broadcast the vendors and let them know, come and buy and shop.
Exactly.
I can understand. And that's why they need a host like me.
That's it, the ultimate pop-up podcast.
Yes, right? That would be good. That would be adventurous, right?
That would be, because then you could have like a segment of the show there, and you could be interviewing like while they doing the businesses and stuff.
And that would be great. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll show some interesting, some liveliness.
And it would be lively, exactly.
Yeah, and it could be live too.
Oh man, you're gonna have people trembling. You'll be like, is that thing on?
Yes, that would be great. Yes. So Justin, do you have any words of encouragement for anyone trying to be successful like you?
Yeah. You have to look within and you have to believe in yourself.
That's right.
Right? Our power comes from ourselves and it comes from within, and it was given to us by God.
Yes. Amen.
Right? Like we were all born powerful and awesome people. And sometimes it's this world that's so negative and toxic that drags us and is, and it turns us from these bright bulbs, and then we'll be in our 20s and we'll be so dimly lit.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So we can't, so you have to know where to search to find the connection. And, and I'm just going to quickly say, it's just another thing of this world where they're trying to pull you out. There's all these things to focus on. There's, all this stuff on the TV, video games, you know, sports. There's all these things for us to focus on that's outside of us. But, you know, sometimes we just need some quiet time and to look within and, you know, just to really find out who we are. And it's on that quest to knowing yourself, that's where you're going to find like your purpose. And, you know, that's what everything you see is. Like everything I'm doing, everything I'm creating, why I wake up every day and do it is because I believe it's my purpose and that I have something to fulfill. So that's, you know, that's my advice is to just look within and turn off the distractions.
Beautiful. That was beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
my heart is going to beat out my chest.
It's okay. Well, thank you so much, Justin, for coming by to the Tainted and Tempted podcast, expressing your art that you do. I love it. And
Yes.
keep going strong. Don't let nobody stop you, and you're going to be great.
Yes,
Yes,
thank you
yes.
so much, Asia.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah,
Thank you.
awesome show. Thank you so much.
Yes. So thank you everyone for tuning into my new episode of the Tainted and Tempted podcast. Before you exit my show, make sure you stop what you're doing and subscribe down below. And also like this video and share it with a friend, okay? And make sure, yes, and have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.